I never heard of her before, and I decided to check her out on Instagram.
Okay.
And when I
didn't do this. I didn't know.
I went to her page, and oh my God, I was damn near in love.
No, O'Shea, no.
She had more booty than the continent of Africa. I didn't know if this was a BBL or not, but I'm thirsty and I'm broke.
That's
so
a BBL.
I did not care.
No, O'Shea, Duke Jackson, say it ain't so, my brother. No, you fell in love with her. You fell in, O'Shea, say it ain't so. You're gonna fall in love with an Atlantan young woman with orange hair and a BBL. Say it ain't so. That hated on your boy, your good old boy MTR. What? What is the meaning of this, O'Shea? Now listen, I did a video none too long ago, all right? Within there, it was a podcast breakdown. Then the young lady that was conducting the podcast, she got up in my comments and said some very inappropriate things to your good old boy MTR. She said, quote, when men make comments on hair, it's caps lock suspect. I don't know if this is they just make it so easy for me, right? Like you gonna pull out the potential homosexual comments because a man has a preference on you not having goddamn crayon colored hair. If they got hair like her, stay away. When he said influencers, he's probably also talking about her. So maybe she took offense to it. It's incredible, right? But anyway, O'Shea recently did a video where he talked about how he did further investigations into the young lady, but then over time realized the type of young lady that she is. So I wanted to go through this, what could have been a love affair, and then the breakdown into him figuring out the type of young lady that she is. So let's get active without further ado.
I was literally scrolling here on YouTube, not minding my business, looking for some
dog. O'Shea's editing team needs a damn raise. Does this say just one more episode? Yo, the whole editing team is crazy as hell. It's not just O'Shea.
Scrolling here on YouTube, not minding my business, looking for some videos to make Dima edit all day.
That looks crazy.
But all of a sudden, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews put up a video called Woman Gets Checked After Defending Megan Thee Stallion.
Huh? Yeah.
Now, what MTR does is in the description, he will post the original video. And I believe you should go and check out his video about Megan Thee Stallion and what that was covering. But I didn't know who this person was, so I clicked the link, and it was a young lady on here by the name of Dollface Kelly. I never heard of her before, and I decided to check her out on Instagram.
Okay.
And when I
didn't do this. I didn't know.
I went to her page, and oh my God, I was damn near in love.
No, O'Shea, no.
She had more booty than the continent of Africa. I didn't know if this was a BBL or not, but I'm thirsty and I'm broke.
That's a BBL.
I did not care. For example, this photo of her in the red is to die for. I damn near jumped into my computer screen until. Yeah, I damn near messed my head up, but you see what she's working with. I love those blonde weaves because you know I am a Mary J. Blige fan, and Mary J. loves those blonde weaves too. But before I can start getting in her inbox and trying to convince her to let me come to ATL and see her, I noticed something.
I just got one question.
Okay.
Why would I trust and Ray Charles was blind as cheating? If one could answer that question for me. Just one answer that. Ray Charles was blind as doing his, cheating like a mother. Why would I trust that I could see?
The one thing that's the biggest turnoff is just females randomly hating on black men for no reason, especially when it's short form content. So now it made all the sense in the world as to why MTR was doing a long form reaction to her.
Right, here's the thing. It's been content strategy for a long time now for women to just take a dump, to shit up on men with their low barometer, surface level type insults, right? Like this is how they can say things such as you are suspect for having an opinion about their hair. But they seemingly come out the woodwork with this anti-male sentiment while also propagating elements of the sister code, usually that's of no benefit, literally no value or no benefit to themselves as mothers or women. Shit, y'all remember the young lady that described having the perfect man, but was like telling everybody why she was breaking up with him and made it into a spectacle?
I don't know if I want to continue doing this every single day of my life. Always checking in with someone, always having to consider their feelings. It's always somebody else. You're never alone. Even if it's absolutely worth it, I don't think it is. Even if you found the most perfect man, it's not worth it. It's not, like.
You heard it here first, boys. Not even being perfect is enough. They create a breeding ground for anti-male sentiment through their feminist propaganda and their misandrous talking points. By the way, a couple of weeks ago, when I said that the type of woman that will snarl at you when you just say hello is this type, and the haters that refuse to acknowledge that this behavior exists in mass and in droves, and that this type of behavior is not what I saw over there in Thailand, are the creators that are keeping y'all behind. But let's keep going. What if you could copy the exact system that I use to generate between $50,000 and $100,000 a month purely from posting commentary content online? My life right now consists of no boss, no commute, no alarm, and I work when I want. And I've spent the past 8 years building this framework out from scratch. And 1 million subscribers later, over 400 million lifetime views, and I've never once talked about exactly how I do it. Until now. Now, my system is called Viral to Value, and it's the step-by-step blueprint that I personally use every single day to turn viral moments into real, life-changing income in any niche. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building something that is actually yours, click the link below and let's get to work.
And I actually went to go and watch the podcast, and she did have a male guest by the name of JJ.
Shout out to
this
this brother.
I really didn't care about what he had to say about Meg Thee Stallion. That was neither here nor there.
But he said some good shit, though.
They did start to have a conversation about him and dating in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And now that is where I got interested.
Atlanta's a real dating place when it comes to certain people. Like, I date a chick that go to church all day, or a chick that work at Wendy's or Waffle House, something like that. I ain't dating no podcasters. I ain't dating no
Which is her.
promoters. You know what I'm saying? Certain chicks that you try to slide away from in Atlanta.
I thought it was pretty interesting that he said he don't want to date no podcasters, knowing that Dollface Kelly is trying to be a podcaster.
Damn.
It's like, to him, even though he didn't want to say it, he really felt that Dollface Kelly was the typical Atlanta chick that was just no good to be in relationships with.
It's cut and paste.
To her point, she took that pretty good in stride.
She did.
And she would counter with this.
So you basically want someone that's low key,
Yeah.
like that don't nobody want.
No, not that. A person
that's not what
don't
he
want
said.
everybody
Big
from
true.
what they got. Like in Atlanta, it's a place to where women come because they feel like they're gonna bump into that guy.
Yeah.
Got him!
And here's the thing is that when you have an image like hers, women that will get the BBLs and stuff like this, right? You could see this and you understand what it is. The hair, the tattoos, the length times width times height of those damn eyelashes, the BBL, right? It's just like copy pasta from the City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, right? And when you see that type of image, you know what it is. You know what they're there for. By the way, contrary to popular belief, I love Atlanta, okay? It's just where the young ladies go with this image, I stay away from these places. So I stay away from them. And there's plenty of places that have beautiful women without this image and without their man hate to boot, okay? Let's keep rolling.
They won't.
No, not that. Like, guy.
Got him. So her counter was pretty good. I mean, I gotta be honest. So you want somebody that don't nobody else want. And he was like, no, I want to be with somebody who don't just want everybody. Somebody who actually wants to be in relationships. And this is important for a lot of men. And even though I don't know this brother, I'm probably a little bit older than him. It's important to understand what his selection was. He would date somebody from church, somebody that had a regular job. It just didn't matter. He was looking for the right woman who had the right mentality to be in a relationship. And he felt that a lot of ladies who are trying to be in the entertainment industry, the Instagram, the podcasting stuff, that he had already dealt with that and he wasn't interested in seeing it. And he didn't want that for himself. So they would go into several debates about how bad black men were doing and how good black women were doing and stuff like that, which I don't think is really so important for this episode. But she did mention something about Atlanta women that we got to talk about.
You think that females come to Atlanta to find a?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
I bet it is.
That's crazy for you to think that.
I know that though.
Now this was important because, again, knowing her style of commentary and how she feels about men in Atlanta, she was trying to let him know that, listen, these women are not coming to Atlanta looking for no man. You dudes out here, for the most part, well,
no, y'all don't.
We got black women. We make more money than a lot of men. It's more broke than it is broke females.
This is crazy.
These in Atlanta want you to take care of them. So you were probably talking about, in this circle, these are fishing for them. But in reality, them got a that they probably got to take care of. You see what I'm saying? Because in Atlanta, there's more scammers. Scamming didn't die since COVID. So a lot of these is broke.
It's more.
Let me just also say this as well, guys. This is why I created Viral to Value, okay? Link to it down in the description box down below. Commentary is an art form. Not everybody can do that. And if you're not one of these kind of like you and your homegirls or your homeboys told you, hey, you should have a podcast one day, you just get up on a mic and just spew bullshit. But if you actually want to learn the fundamental strategies that I've picked up over time in order to create everything that's around here, you guys want to go over to that website. I say that to say that, you know, so many of these people just really just bank on like their image, their talking points that are just ridiculous, right? Like, who was she talking about in that car earlier? It's just ridiculous shit. But if you want to do commentary content, if you want to know how to build this the correct way, again, go to that website. Let's proceed.
Scamming didn't die since COVID. So a lot of these is broke.
Oh no. It's more broke dudes than it is broke females. Now the brother JJ would counter that in a different way. He would say this.
But what I'm saying is, my move here hoping to bump into a rich because Atlanta is the black Mecca. Get money and they come here. They don't get here and then most don't get here and grow rich. They come here already having something.
Now I like what he did there because he was like, listen, a lot of the brothers that come from Atlanta are already coming to Atlanta with money. They're coming to Atlanta with opportunity. And I can tell you that I know that that's most likely true. When Kevin Samuels tried to get me to come to Atlanta and I was on my way there,
I mean, it's me.
MTR came. Not that I was rich or anything, but I would have been coming with
Just real quick. Why did no one tell me I needed a haircut back in the day? Listen, shout out to Kevin. All right. Shout out to Kevin focusing on image. I used to see comments down in the comment section like, yo, bro, why you got the Abe Lincoln beard? I was like, ooh, that stings. Okay. Then I started to cut the beard a little bit, right? I started getting shape ups once every 10 days to 2 weeks. And your boy, even right now, like I feel like I look younger now when, you know, I'm looks maxing to a degree than what I did back then. Even like the glasses choice, right? I had to find my correct glasses choice. What was I doing back then, baby? Over here taking product pics for part of the masculinity, and I didn't even have a clean haircut going. The nerve of me. Don't let anyone ever tell you that image doesn't matter. It absolutely does. You look more high class and people will treat you more high class. I didn't make the rules, but people do judge books by the cover. Let's go.
Not that I was rich or anything, but I would have been coming with my own infrastructure, I would have been coming with my own opportunities. I wasn't coming to Atlanta to look for money. And those are most likely the women that are looking for these men. Now, it is to her understanding that these men don't exist. And that's why all of these men are broke. But when you really look at the whole ecosystem, it's not that these men are broke. It's really what she attracts.
That's what I said in my first video. That's exactly what I said.
When you look at her, I mean, again, I don't think that she's an unattractive woman at all. When I see her, I mean, I don't think she's ugly, but I gotta be honest. It looks like she is BBLing, blonde weaves, tattoos all over her body. I don't think she's an unattractive lady at all. But when you present yourself to the public like this, BBLing it up, you're half naked everywhere.
Dog, and they used to hate on me when I did the pop the balloon streams and I'm looking at the girl's digital footprint because it damn matters. If the young lady, the apple of your eye, is doing goddamn bent over on the couch photos like that, then you already know what it is. How you present yourself on the real streets and on the digital streets absolutely matters. Because like I said, we all judge books by the damn cover.
Jesus Christ.
But if you're a young lady that complains that men sexualize you or that they only utilize you for the box and then they kick you to the side of the curb, could it be something within your image that you are projecting that attracts that type of man? Or will you continue to not be accountable and just start to blame all men for your results in life? By the way, shout out to Dollface Kelly. This is welcome to the content game, okay? But like, we're just utilizing you as an example. No hard feelings. But let's go.
You're half naked everywhere. And don't get me wrong, as a simp, I do like this. This is kind of look that a lot of fake rich dudes like.
Dog, yo. With the OVO hoodie on? Come on, son.
All out of broke guys like. And when you look at her, for an example, you think like, oh, this is a chick that looks like everybody else in the industry that's trying to make it and that's trying to get clout. Now, I'm not saying that this is exactly what she's trying to do.
But it looks cheap.
But she doesn't really stand out, in my honest opinion, from anybody else. And so what happens is all of the scammers, all of the dudes
that's what they
who are
like.
broke, you know, they look at her and say, oh, okay, yeah, this is the kind of chick that I think that I want. And so she's frustrated because all the dudes that she's coming across are liars, are scammers, are dust buckets. And I can understand her frustration. But the reality is that is who she's marketing to.
Who she's Yes.
A guy that really got a lot of money, let's say if it's real respectable money, not like dope money or anything like that. Number one, like dating somebody like her, I would say this. She draws a lot of attention to herself, okay? And for a lot of guys who really have money and who really want to be on the low, you know, dealing with somebody like this might be a bad look because again, money operates very, very modest. And with her, it seems like she has a burgeoning YouTube channel. She's trying to blow herself up. She's trying to break through in the industry. And you break through in the industry, typically in the black sector, by not being modest. You gotta kind of get out there, let everybody know you're out here, and you kind of gotta stir it up. And that does mean standing out. Whether that means the topics, the guests, she's probably connected to the industry. You know, that's loud hair colors and all of this. But again, most rich guys, this is not what they're looking for.
Nope.
A lot of dudes who have money and who have opportunity, a lot of dudes don't even look for females that have, like, to be honest, real exceptional big butts, real exceptional big breasts. That's not kind of what they look for because it's kind of easy to get that. And it's kind of easy to get that over sexualization, whether somebody has it naturally or not. What men really look for are intangibles.
You know what's another thing as well is that, like, you know, for me personally, I think of, like, you know, if they're willing to do this to themselves, their image, their body, right? Like, it's going to take nothing for them to be able to utilize you within your value, your talent, your skill set, your assets, your resources. It'll be nothing to them, because look at the lengths that they will go to alter themselves to fit into the lemming or the follow the leader environment of what cool looks like. Cool. Quote unquote, cool looks like. And it's just a shame because, it's like, damn, it's too far gone right here. But doing this content, perhaps there's a young lady that's trying to make decisions right now about how she's leading her life because she wants to break through in the industry, and as a man that's seen this, and I understand kind of the consequences of this, right? Like as an uncle, as a father, as a big brother, as your internet big brother, I would say rely more on this than this, okay? Because this, it's for short-term gratifications. And, the thing is that the risk that you put within yourself, meanwhile, BBLs is like one of the most dangerous cosmetic surgeries in terms of death rate. For example, we've done content on like a Melissa Ford who, can string words together very well. And I don't know if she's done surgery or anything like that, but she's made a career off of sexualizing herself, right? Like that video vixen type shit. And now she's made it to whatever age, and she talks about that she don't need no man, right? Like she wakes up to her colony of dogs and she's so happy. Like that's all the love that she needs, right? Like, and it's just like, oh God, the cope. But the utilization of the sexualization of your image over time, that's got to have an impact on you. Yeah, so, and it's going to increase the chances of you being broke, dusty, and alone into the future, right? And joining the Wall Banger Hall of Famers. Okay, let's proceed.
Are not. What men really look for are intangibles. And that means, what is your attitude towards men? That means, what do you want to provide a man in a relationship? And those are some of the most intangible things that you're looking for. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have those things, but what I do understand from what I can see from her is that she's clearly more interested in chasing clout and getting attention than maybe she is about getting a man that's serious or building a long-term relationship. And that's why she's invested into the BBLs. That's why she's invested into her aesthetic. And I don't think that anything is wrong with it, but you're clearly not gonna find any kind of man that is really decent when this is the market that you're pretty much catering to.
Yeah.
And those are scammers. Those are dusties. Mm-hmm. Those are dudes who not solid. It's hard to expect a man that's a hardworking, honest guy that really makes a good living to kind of associate himself with a woman that kind of looks like this on the internet, simply because overall, to me, it's just way too much attention for any guy. And that doesn't make the guy insecure. It's just largely too damn much. She does too much. And when you do too much, a lot of guys that got money kind of just don't want to be around that. But guys, what do you think?
Shout out to O'Shea. I thought we was going to have to bring you back from the Love Jones. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to O'Shea. Fascinating thing to me is that it's a catch-22, right? In terms of that they complain about men like within society, yet the men that they are attracting, they are being attracted via the image that they have created for themselves. So it's this like self-fulfilling prophecy of bullshit. You attract ain't shit, and then you talk about and complain about ain't shit. So you don't see anything else but ain't shit because of nobody else's fault but your own. All right? Shout out again to O'Shea, Duke Jackson. The internet remains undefeated, baby. Okay? Dollface, again, no hard feelings. Welcome to the content game. I hope that this gives you the much needed boost so people will check out your stuff more. And then you get better guests, and then during your podcast, and I can bring those clips over here. we can continue to have these conversations. You heard? So hopefully this helps. All right. This is why I continue to tell you guys to think about the long term. Okay, not about the sexualization of your image, but what skills are you building? What value are you building? What reputation are you building? That's going to work in the long term. 10 years from now plus, okay? Because short-term gratification or short-term attention is going to come, it's going to go with the particular trends, all right? And the viral moments, they're going to come and go as well. But your reputation, the brand that you have built up, the image that you have invested into, that will follow you everywhere, irrespective of the viral trends. Speaking of viral, shout out again, viraltovalue.com. Shout out to everybody who's picked it up. We're going to start the bi-weekly conversations into how everything that I have done here to become a commentator, an internet commentator. All right. And the host of a platform that is a commentary channel. So guys, go down there. If you're interested, go read through the website, go look at the video. Trust me, the things that I'm dropping, the knowledge that I'm dropping up there is not found anywhere. Okay. So if you're interested in all of this, you know, whether it be part-time or full-time, go down there and hit your boy up. But all right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for stopping back yet again. This should have been a live stream. You know, we should have a back and forth. We should have a conversation. I'm gonna try at least to do more live streams into the future because I have so much fun when I'm talking with you guys, you know, one-on-one. But nevertheless, guys, let me know what you think. Drop it down in the comment box down below. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you soon. As always, peace.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound with his MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.